Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is a new video. I haven't been focusing on YouTube as much lately. Nearing the end of my senior year, so a lot of my workload has been ramping up lately. But anyways, today I wanted to do a EDC type video and show some of the miscellaneous pencils I've been using lately. So I've been watching EDC videos on YouTube for a very long time, so I figured I might as well make one. I'll just some of the it's a little gunky, some of the pens and pencils I use every day. So for those of you who are interested, this is a iDream 365 hard shell case from Amazon. This is my third one that I've had over the past 5 or 6 years. The first two got broken at the zipper. If you yank on it too hard, obviously it'll fall off, but I've had this one for going on 3 years now, knock on wood. So I would recommend it. It's probably, I think it's like $10 on Amazon, and they've got this size and then a smaller size. So just to kick things off, I'll just start taking these out one by one. So first off, we've got the Rotring Rapid Pro. Pretty good drafting pencil. All of these, almost all these, are loaded with 2B lead. It's the Pilot Neox, which is my favorite 2B lead that I've come across. But it's got a eraser that I don't really use. And then it's got this really cool lead cushioning mechanism. Let me see if it'll focus. Not sure if you can see, but if you push down too far, it'll cushion the lead a little bit. So that's the Rotring Rapid Pro. It's in a 0.5 size. And I've got my trusty silver Rotring 800. One of my favorite drafting pencils of all time. It's also one of the sturdiest. It's also loaded up with the same lead. It's got a little nubbin of an eraser from years of love and wear. Pocket safe, even though it's in a case, which is still good. Then we've got definitely top two, my favorite mechanical pencil of all time, the Graph Gear 1000, with the really cool clip knock mechanism, and yet again, no eraser, in 0.5, same lead. We've got a really unique Platinum Pro Use 171 with extendable lead sleeve. Another toggleable lead cushion mechanism. I usually keep it on the non-cushion mode, sorry. Nice clip, and then a lead indicator. And we've got a recent pickup, the Pentel Smash. I think it's a limited edition of some sort. Really like this one. It's got an interesting pusher at the top. Also, no eraser left. And then got this, which is the Graph Gear 300 in 0.3 in this really cool transparent orange color. This is just loaded up with whatever it came with. I think it's probably HB. So that's all the pencils I have that I carry in this case. I might do a video of some of the stuff I have in my book bag sometime. But that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 pencils that I carry, and I use all these. I try to switch, use a different one for different things throughout the day. So moving on, all that's left, oh, I should also mention, this is the eraser that I carry. It's a Blackwing eraser with this really cool ferrule type design like they have on their pencils. It's got a nice aluminum case, and it broke in half recently, but I've just been using what's left. And then if you see, that's really similar to what they do with their erasers on their pencils. It's got this little clip, whatever. So moving on to the pens, fountain pens, and a couple of gel pens. I carry these two Platinum Preppies in the fine nib size. This one has black ink and is a special edition. And let me check what it's called real quick. It's called the, I'm gonna butcher it, Sigea body. The wave pattern is supposed to symbolize luck. Pretty cool. And then this one is just the regular green preppy. So moving over to this side, I'll start over here. I've got a, I also can't remember what this was called. Waterman something. I think it starts with an H. I'm not sure, I forget, but it's got blue Waterman ink and a fine nib. Really nice, fancy pen. I've got this Pilot Prera with TWSBI Sunrise Orange ink, and also a fine nib. I'm very partial to fine nibs, it seems. This one's really nice. It's got a really satisfying little click when you put the cap on. Then I've got my TWSBI Eco in the broad nib size with the Monteverde Passion ink, which is one of my favorite fountain pens. And then my really solid Lamy Safari, however you like to say it, with the fine nib and black ink. And then I have these really cool Pilot Juice pens in the limited edition Good Afternoon colorway. I'll probably do a video on these relatively soon, but they're really, really cool colors. And I'll do a writing test of all of these and then some of the other pens I have out to talk about at the end. But it's got this nice spring-loaded clip, really fun to play with. All 0.5mm gel pens. You can tell it's a gel pen because of the way it is, and also because it's got this little goop in there, but I'm sure you all probably already know that. So yeah, these are quite a lot, but those are all the pens that I carry with me daily. So now for the second half of this video, I want to transition over to the pens that I've been using at my desk, and one pencil, which would be these. So if you read my Substack from the other day, I was talking about how I had a bunch of pencils stowed away on my desk, pens and pencils that I hadn't been using. So I just moved them all to a pencil cup on my desk so I would kind of use some of the ones that I have that I'm not really utilizing. And that's where, gotta readjust, sorry. That's where a lot of this comes in. These are just some of my favorite ones I've been using lately. So we'll start with the elephant in the room. So this is the Faber-Castell Grip 2011 XB Ball. Really mouthful. It's got this really sweet triangular barrel, which is really comfortable to hold. It's got a nice, I'm not sure what size, probably 0.7mm roller ball. It's really, really good quality pen, and I like using it. I've got the Uni Alpha Gel Switch, which is a really neat pencil from Uni. It's got the Kuratoga mechanism inside and the Alpha Gel barrel, but then you can also toggle the Kuratoga engine on and off, which is what makes the letter rotate while you write. I usually use this one with it off, just because it's really comfortable. I'm not that big of a fan of the Kuratoga engine on a, just for, long writing, because I don't know, it just kind of bothers me. But there's that. And then this is a really nice Pilot V-Ball grip rollerball or ballpoint. I think it's a, I actually don't know. Ballpoint rollerball, whatever. I'll look it up and put it in the description. But yeah, it's also got some leakage on the inside, it looks like, but that's all right. then we've got my favorite gel pen, I think, I've ever used, the Zebra Sarasaw Grand. I've had this for about a year, I think. It's the smoothest writing pen I've ever used. The clip is starting to get a little bit weak, but that doesn't really matter because I don't really clip with anything, but it's got this really crisp click. I really like the blue ink window and the blue accents on it, and it's solid. I mean, it's really sturdy. Then we've got the Uni Jetstream Edge, which I bought it because it looks cool. Probably not the best idea. And I didn't realize that it was more of a proof of concept pen because it uses a 0.38 millimeter ball, I think, which was just made to be the smallest ball, roller ball, ballpoint, whatever pen that they could. It's just a demonstration of innovation, and it's really neat looking pen. It kind of matches the Safari in a way, but I need to figure out how to put a different refill in this because I love the body, but I do not like the refill it uses. It skips a lot. It's just really not my taste. And then more Uni with the Uni Jetstream 4 and 1, which is a multi-pen. It's got a 0.5 millimeter mechanical pencil that you activate through the clip, which is really neat. It's got a red pen, green pen, blue pen, and a black pen. These are all 0.5 millimeter balls. It's this cool army green color. And it also has a nice eraser at the top, which isn't something you see very often on multi-pens. And then finally, just a run-of-the-mill Pigma Micron 01, which is 0.25 millimeters. And I just really like this. I used to use them for sketching and stuff, but now I just use it for writing. It's a really solid pen. So now I'll do a little writing test of all of these, which will probably take a while, but you know, get some popcorn, I guess. All right, so I guess we'll work backwards to forwards since that's the way these are laying out here. So first off, we have a, Pigma Micron 01. Really nice fine liner, I believe. That's what you would call this. It's from Sakura. And then I've got the Bane, the Jetstream Edge, which, I mean, that is just tiny. When you get a good start with it and it doesn't skip, it's a decent pen, I think. But it's too finicky for me to carry around and fight with it every day. We've got the Sarasaw Grand, and it's just buttery smooth. Definitely recommend this one. I got it at Staples, I think, for $7. Get the Pilot V-Ball grip, which is also relatively smooth. But it's smooth in a different way. You just have to try to feel it. It's hard to explain. I won't bother doing writing samples with these pencils because, you know, pencil's a pencil to a degree. I'll probably roll back that statement, but to a degree. Got the Faber-Castell Grip 2011 XB ball. Also very smooth. We'll go with this one, the Platinum Preppy. why I put fine in quotes, but there's that. And then Jetstream 4 and 1. Four and 1, and then what color did I miss? Oh, that's all of them. And then the juice. The, oh, what's it called? 1 second. Just get the box. The, I cannot read that. Strawberry, or looks like orange, strawberry, and blue flower. So this will be strawberry, then orange, and sorry for the camera shake. Blue flower. Oh, then we got another preppy in black. And then the Wami Safari. There's a lot of ink that pulls up on top of the nib, so if anybody knows anything about that, just leave a comment, please. Twisby Eco. Oh, the Safari is a fine nib. And this Twisby Eco just puts down so much ink, it's so fun to write with. Got the Pilot Prera. In fine. Finally, we have the Waterman. I can't remember for the life of me what this is called, but I'll put it in the description. So those are all the pens that I've been using as of late, and every once in a while I rotate in and out what pens are in the case, but they usually stay the same. And I've got some other unique-ish, less frequently talked about pens in my little pen cup, so I'll definitely talk about those in a future video. Sorry about the camera shake. I have to hold the tripod between my legs because there's not enough room on my desk for it. But anyways, one interesting one is this Pentel P209 that I saw a Van Neistat video, and I liked the grip that he used, so I decided to make a knockoff Van Neistat pencil. And I think one of my main goals in life is to get a pencil from him as a gift. That's just like a grail pencil to me, is where he does a little customization with the eraser on top. I think that would just be amazing. But yeah, that's what I've been using lately. I guess might as well show some other interesting stuff. Got this recently, this little eraser puzzle, Mount Fuji. Comes apart in all those ways. It's really cute. I just keep it on my desk and kind of look at it. But yeah, that's all I've got. This is a very long video, so if you made it this far, I really appreciate it. Please consider subscribing, sharing this video with your friends and loved ones, and spreading the good word of mechanical inclination. So also, I'll put a link to my Substack in the bio, or in the description, so feel free to subscribe to that if you're interested in hearing more of what I have to say on the internet. But yeah, thanks for watching and stay sharp.